This is Quantize Magazine, and I am joined by
Isaac Neilson. I'm doing a gig every single day this year, and we're here on day 193.
It's gotta be getting better. Gotta be getting better. See a light in motion. Sealing my devotion.
day 193 of A Gig a Day. Tell me all about it, and what's the best one so far?
Oh, the best one so far, I did a gig with Reverend and the Makers that was insane because I wasn't booked for the gig. I turned up, 3 members of his team told me, no, you can't play, you're not booked. I went and chatted to the guy himself, and he went, you're doing a gig every day as a working class artist? Yeah, of course you can, get on after us.
I love that.
The whole day I thought, this isn't going to work. It took me 5 hours to get a yes after several rejections, and that's what this whole year is.
Yeah.
Is people going, no, you're not good enough, you don't deserve this, and me going, I'm just going to find my own way of making this work.
Yeah. So is there a gig that you're looking forward to the most?
I'm going to America in September.
Ooh.
So there was a guy who saw me and he commented on video day 40, he said, you make it to 1st of September, I will book you a flight and book you a tour in America, and that's now happening. I'm going to Nashville, Georgia, Athens.
Oh my god,
yeah,
that's so cool. So do you feel like your perspective on live music has morphed during this process?
Yes, completely. I've come to understand that essentially in the live domain, music is a backdrop for community, because all that's going on here is people drinking in a room to music, and I'm trying to be one element of that.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to find your audience built from nothing, it's 20% what you do on stage, but the rest of it is how you connect with people in the room before and after you play.
I love that. So do you have a dream venue to play?
A dream venue? No, I don't.
Really?
No, because I'm not thinking in terms of venues, I'm thinking in terms of community.
Yeah.
And there are specific venues that I think attract that community.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more about the people in the space than the space itself.
I love that. Thank you. How many gigs a day do you do with your band?
3 a month, 1 to 3 a month as a band set piece, because musicians apparently don't want to do a gig every day for a year.
What the hell?
But it's good because I'll go around building as a solo acoustic artist, and then it's a bit weird because the conventional industry wisdom is don't do too many shows because you dilute your ticket draw, but my way of going, you're wrong because it's working for me, is going, if I go around by myself, the upsell is you like this but you want the full experience, and if you enjoyed that, the full experience of seeing me with a full band is completely different, and I'm giving you way more energy.
Do you feel like the crowd's reaction to the band is different to the acoustic or not?
Yeah, because the band is more energetic, and there's just more volume and it's more full, but I think by myself, because it's just me, I'm more conversational, and there's a little bit more of that small pub vibe banter that goes on back and forth, whereas it's a little bit more formalised with the band. But I noticed that and I felt like it was a flaw, because I feel like how I connect in the conversation worked. So I've been putting a lot of emphasis of bringing that back into the band sets, because you can have strengths and weaknesses to an acoustic versus a band show. So for me, it's trying to make it rounded and all feel as exciting. But the band show is just way more energetic. And there's some songs I won't do solo because they require the band to do them justice. But there's some songs where I can make my own acoustic variation feel justified.
So do you have any advice to younger artists who are really wanting to get gigging but they don't know how to start?
If you want to get started from absolutely nothing, go to open mic nights and actually talk to people. Try and talk to everyone there. I know that's daunting, but you get over the rejection quickly, and there isn't any rejection. Because it's it's really easy to talk to people, especially once you've played. Go, try and talk to people, and then after you've played, it's easier to connect with people because you have something in common to talk about. And especially connect with the hosts, because they're the people who typically know in the scene who to talk to about getting further opportunities. But really, it's push yourself to be sociable. I'm an introvert who gravitates towards being on their own and not talking to people, but I've actually found by just sort of taking that leap and having to be brave for a bit that I'm actually quite enjoying it, because I've chatted to at least 3,000-4,000 people this year, and what I'm finding is people are more generous and charitable with their conversation than you'll ever expect them to be, and all of the rejection is in your head. So do you have anything that you wish you could tell your younger self about the music industry? Yeah, the biggest thing I tell myself, right, is the biggest curse is I started open mics at 12. People kept going to me, oh, you're so talented. You're really talented. Worst thing you can tell someone, the one thing you want to tell someone is you've worked really hard at that.
Yeah.
Because when you tell someone they're talented, it's like, oh, I've got this natural innate thing. I don't need to put effort in and work at it because it'll all just come to me because I'm so good. It's not true. Like, the work ethic underpins whatever natural ability you have. So for me, it'd be just like remove the ego and understand that you're not going to get anything you don't work for.
So you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
When do you think you're going to stop? Do you think you
I
ever
don't
will?
know, because this is my purpose for being on this earth, is to
Yeah.
write songs, release
Yeah.
them and perform them. Like, that is why I exist.
Yeah.
So it's not like a choice as much as it is a compulsion.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, I think there's two types of people. You're either creative or you're not.
Yeah.
That sounds harsh, but some people, but there's a curse to being creative, because if I'm not creating, I'm miserable and depressed. So I don't have the choice, because if I don't partake in that contract that my brain's put on myself, if I'm not creative, I'm miserable. So I have to engage with the process to find fulfillment.
Yeah. Have you had a really good crowd, and where has that been?
Nottingham has been great
Yeah.
for crowds for me. Also Manchester. Derby is a fantastic city because it's a really small scene, but it's very tight-knit, and there's no cliqueiness there. Everyone's very supportive. Some cities, there's like a bit of an exclusionary thing of if you're not in the crowd, you're not getting in it. It's weird because I'm not local to London. I've done like 6 gigs here this year, but today I felt really welcomed and found a community. And it's more just how you put yourself out there that sort of gives you that vibe. Like, I've had good feedback today because I've been conversational between songs.
Yeah.
I think that really helps.
I think that's so important though. Stage presence is such a big factor of, like, you can have such a talented singer,
Yeah.
but without the stage presence, it's like nothing.
But it's like, what do you mean by stage presence? Because stage presence can be like doing all this, like
Yeah.
doing kicks or whatever you want to do.
Just that
But-
connection with the audience.
But for me, stage presence is a little bit of being physically present, but it's also like I will single out people and sort of communicate with them. And it's like, it's more than just how you move, but it's how you connect and how you talk between the songs and the stories you tell.
Yeah.
It's all one big mushy pile of soup.
Yeah, because when you do single people out, that is what they remember the gig for. That
Make it about them, not about
Exactly.
me. I'm there to service the like 100 people in front of me. It's not about me. It's about them leaving feeling like they've left with more than they came in with.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you play a festival and when you play like a grassroots gig, do you feel like there's a big difference in crowds being open to discovering new artists?
Sometimes. I think people come to a festival going for a day experience.
Yeah.
They might go to see a band, but they're there for a whole day vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have like a typical 3-band bill for a gig, a lot of the time in a venue, especially a small grassroots one, they'll go and see one band and they have zero interest because it's like that lower community scale.
Yeah.
So it's harder to connect with people who are fans with other bands because they're like, I'm here for them and that's it. So I've sort of tried to work to figure out how to tap into that. But I think with festivals, there's a bit more of a I'm here for the experience vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right, but that's how I've sort of encountered it.
Yeah. If you were to make a festival lineup, who would you have on the lineup?
So my 3 headliners would be System of a Down,
Okay.
Radiohead, and Dominic Fike.
Radiohead is such a good one.
Radiohead's my favourite band of all time.
Yeah. Dream band to support?
Dream band support. One that I'd fit with would be Fontaines, but
Yeah.
otherwise Radiohead or Dominic Fike or System of a Down. Any of those 4.
Fontaines are so good though. Right, thank you.
Hell yeah!
Do you have anything you want to promote?
So, I'm doing a gig every single day. You can find me at Isaac Neilson, 2 A's, 3 L's and a Y, whatever. I'm posting daily on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for the daily videos. The music's wherever you stream music, and I'm writing a monthly newsletter on Substack. Follow me on Strava, Club Penguin, Rightmove, and eBay.
Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.